Now, one of the three accused in the Thabo Bester prison escape case has been granted bail. The three appeared in the Bloemfontein Magistrate's Court in the Free State this morning. The accused, who were arrested in separate locations across Mangaung last week, are all reported to be employees of the security company G4S. 12 people have been arrested in the case so far for allegedly aiding Bester's escape from prison in May last year.
So we've just come out of the Bloemfontein Magistrate's Court where accused number 10, Thabo Mir, was granted 10,000 rand bail. The state did indicate that it is not opposed to Mir getting bail because he's only accused with one charge, which is aiding and abetting a convict to escape from prison. Two of the other accused were not granted bail. In fact, the state said it is going to oppose bail in their application. The case was postponed to Monday for further investigation. But I'm here with the NPA spokesperson in the Free State, Phaladi Shuping, who is just going to take us through the proceedings of the day. Dr. Shuping, we saw two people today, their case being postponed. What is likely to happen next?
Well, what the state agreed with the defense lawyers is that in respect of applicant number 10, Thabo Mir, the state does not have any grounds as to why they must oppose his release on bail. So that's why they agreed that he can be released on a bail of 10,000 rand. But there are conditions attached to his release on bail. One of the conditions is that he must not communicate with any of the state witnesses directly or indirectly, and the list of witnesses were made available to his legal representative. The others is that he must not leave the jurisdiction of Mangaung without informing the investigating officers. He must also not interfere with the investigations. In respect of applicant number 11 and 12, which is Joel Macheta and Mekete Ramodula, they are facing what we call Schedule 5 offences. So the application for their release on bail will be entertained as Schedule 5 bail application, where the state intends to oppose their release on bail. Hence, they made a request that the matter be postponed until 11th of July, where there's going to be a formal bail application.
So the bail application will proceed on Monday. The state is ready for that.
Yes, on the 11th of May, 11th of July, next week, the bail application will proceed as far as we are concerned.
And then tell me, when we spoke about these arrests, we spoke about the fact that these three people, they are just ordinary workers of the prison. In terms of the investigation, how far is it? Are the police looking at other levels in terms of the management at the prison?
Look, when the investigators are conducting the investigations, they follow information, they don't follow people. So as far as we are concerned, the evidence that they have was pointing at these 12 people that are now before court. But we said it many times before, for as long as there is an investigative process underway, that possibility of more people being arrested exists. So we are aware that the police are busy with the investigations. So it's possible that some of the people may be arrested.
We also saw in court with the accused who was granted bail, the magistrate asking whether the advocate will share the names of the witnesses, because there is now a list of witnesses that the state has. On the list, how many people appear there?
Well, there is a list that was provided by the prosecutor to the magistrate, but I'm not aware of that list. I never put my side on that list. But it's a list of all the people that we know they are going to testify on behalf of the state. So the state made it available to the defense lawyer in respect of accused number 10 who was released on bail, so that he knows which people must he not be in communication with, whether it's directly or indirectly.
Thank you so much for your time, Tati Shuping. Phaladi Shuping there from the NPA here in the Free State, just unpacking for us the proceedings in court this morning. Thabang Mir was granted 10,000 rand bail. Two of his other co-accused, Joel Maketa as well as Mwekezi Ramudula, were not granted bail. In fact, they did not apply for bail. Their bail application will be heard in the same court on Monday. With that, it's back to you in studio.